Hey guys, it's Jack Punkington, and I know I already made a video today about New Year's and about how you need to let go of your past. Your the year that's gone by is gone. It's over. It's best to think and be fresh and start anew. But I wanted to make a follow-up video because after just like I'm thinking about it and some stuff and I watched Markiplier, who's one of my favorite YouTubers out there, his New Year's video. And whenever I watch his like vlog videos, they really make me think about my channel and how I need to improve. And I just kind of wanted to talk about some stuff with this. I don't know how long this video will be. As is most of my videos, I never know how long. I never script my videos just because in my mind it's more real what you guys get from me when I just click play and or click record and start speaking. Yeah, there's a lot of mess ups and hiccups here and there, and for some reason my phone always goes off in the video. It hasn't yet, but I wouldn't doubt it. So, but in my video when I talked about letting go of of like the drama you go through this past year, I just wanted to clarify that I'm not making light of any person's personal drama and stress and sadness and pain that they experienced over the years. Please don't think that. Or my own. Um, this year I'm gonna get kind of personal with you guys, so I always do that on my channel, but if you're new to this channel, I hope you are okay with this. But this year has been one of the hardest years of my life. It's been the most painful year of my life, and has become the most loving and best year of my life. And I'm 20 years old. I am 2 decades old. I'm not that old. I'm out of high school and I'm in college and I work full time right now. Switch to part time when my college starts back up because I'm on vacation. Um, and out of every year of my life, there's been good and bad. There always is, and there always will be. And up to this point in my life, this year has been the best and worst. And I can say that because I started this year off really hopeful, but really depressed. And depressed in the way of I was in a relationship with someone who, at this exact day 1 year ago, were slowly starting to drift apart. And it took 6 months for that to end. This also marks the day that I quit my job at McDonald's, and how I'm not actually their company policy wise to actually legally work there again, but that's fine. I don't want to. And this also marks the year, marks when I started taking my channel a little more seriously. I've been trying to work hard on this for you guys, to create content, to come up with ideas that may or may not be enjoyable for you to watch. Over this past year, I've gained subscribers. I'm up to 18 right now, and it really means a lot to me. I've met a lot of people off of on YouTube that are very nice people who've given me tips and who I can just talk to and be real with and just have an actual conversation with. It's really cool. And I've had troubles this year. Like I said, I started this year off extremely depressed. I started to a job in a very early year. Actually, in early January last year, I started working in a factory in Detroit. Now, where I live is about 2 hours away from Detroit, and where I lived at the time was about the same. It was just 20 minutes away from me, but in parallel to Detroit, it was about the same. And I would drive 2 hours at night do a third shift job, work 8 hours, and then drive back 2 hours. And it was horrible. It was the worst part of that was the worst part of that whole thing, and it was terrible, and it took forever. And there it is, everyone. Like I said, phone goes off in every video, and 90% of the time it's my girlfriend. But anyway, lost my train of thought. It was hard. It took a lot of a lot of pain to go through that, and it took a lot of power, like willpower, to do that. And part of it was when you care about someone so much, you'll do anything for them. Well, the girl I was with, I cared about a lot, and I did a lot for her. And it ultimate ended up with us breaking up twice. Once was when the first time was when I moved out, and the second time was when she decided that, like, the first time it was mutual. The second time she dumped me. And it was hard for me in a weird way to go through that, because I had spent this whole, like, past year doing things for her and stuff, and at the same time it was incredibly easy to move on. And I'm learning and learning more that it's harder to really think about that, because I'm going deep in now with the relationship that I am in now with the person that I'm extremely happy I'm in with. She's fantastic. I love and care about her so much. I actually spent the night at her place last night, and we enjoyed the holiday with her and her family. And it was just some of the best memories I've made this year were involving her and my friends. In fact, like I said, the night I got dumped, I was actually at a friend's. Me and a group of friends at this time started hanging out more frequently because it was the beginning of summer, and we would go for walks every night because there's nothing to do in my town. I guess carnival in our town, if you want to call it that, just got over with, and we were bored, and it was me. Let's see, two of my brothers. They're not really my brothers. They're just some of my best friends. Gage and then Austin. Gage's girlfriend, Jessica, and TJ. And all of us would hang out, and we would walk around town causing trouble. Not really, but we would just relax, hang out, walk, and just do nothing, because that's what we do in this town. And this one particular night, she didn't have phone service. Her phone was turned off. And I was talking to her best friend, who is still, me and her are still decent friends. She texted me, and she's like, I hope she's okay. And I said, I do too. I haven't heard from her since I woke up this morning. And she goes on and tells me about how something happened to her. And the fact that she hadn't said that to me, I didn't care that she hadn't said it to me first. The main thing was that she never told me, is what made me upset. And as soon as she texted me, I said, why didn't you talk to me at some point? I understand. And I told her, I'm like, I understand that your phone isn't turned on and you can only text when you have Wi-Fi, but you couldn't have tried to get a hold of me at the same time. And we just got into a very large argument, and I tried patching stuff up, and it just didn't work out, and unfortunately she dumped me over text. But in that moment, I felt a sense of relief and clarity I hadn't felt in maybe ever. Because when you're with someone that you truly care about, but they end it, and you know they do, for real. It wasn't like one of those, oh, I break up, oh, I'll get back to her, oh, I break up, oh, I get better every day. fights. It's done. I can feel it. All that pain and like all that stress is relieved off of you at once. And it was the greatest feeling. And at first I took it hard for like the first minute. But then the perfect timing, all my friends came out of the house and saw I was still there in my car because my phone was dying. I was texting her, and I had left my trench coat on the porch because I had some candles in my pocket that were a friend of mine, and they all rushed out, got in the car, and talked to me and said, "What's wrong?" And they sat and helped me through every second. And that night we all just kind of hung out. I think I actually stayed the night at their place that night. And they helped me through that all summer until I met my girlfriend Taylor, who is awesome. In one word, it's the best way to explain her. But I still go through like memories will fade in and out of just this past year. And nothing, it's not to say that nothing good came out of that relationship. In fact, my older brother and sister came from that relationship. My older fam, Josh and Jess, who are my older brother and sister, are the best things that came out of that relationship besides knowledge. They helped me through stuff. I still hang out and talk with them. All their kids who call me Uncle Jack, and it's just the best thing ever, and I get to see them frequently. I spend time with them. Josh actually teaches me how to play pool because he's fantastic at it, and they got me into ICP. So if anything else, I got a shout out to my fam to help me find and discover what some of my favorite music is, and discover a new way of believing and helping me through stuff like that. So that's a big thing that came out for me this year, is discovering ICP. Besides that, awesome things that happened to me this year was getting new instruments, new guitars, new amps, learning how to make a guitar, playing again with a band that didn't last that long. My New Year's resolution, which I do have a couple. One is to actually do better with my videos and release more. And my others, or at least one of them, is to start another band. I still want to focus on school and work, but I want another band. I don't care if I'm a part of it or if I start it. I'd love to just join one, but it's hard to find one with my interest in mind. I also want to give a quick shout out to one of the bands that I've performed with and that I've played with on occasion, and I've actually seen live multiple times. They're very nice people. I love playing with them. I loved meeting all of them. They're very nice. Forever at Last. Congrats, guys. I just heard the news the other day. Getting signed to a major label is awesome, and I can't believe it. I hope you guys do great, and I hope to see you guys at the end of the show. Maybe I'll even open for you guys again someday. But that was awesome to hear about that for you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are awesome. If any of you guys don't know who Forever at Last is, look them up. They're very hardcore rock. That's what I would really call them, because like it's a female singer and she can wail, like she can scream and she can sing fantastically, and all other stuff is inspired by Christianity, and because that's the group's religion. And I'm not gonna go into like a religious debate, especially on this video, but I just wanted to like say congrats to them. Check them out if you're into that kind of music. If not, that's cool, but they're good, and congrats, guys. Anyway, I want to start a band. I want to be a part of a band this year, and I want to do that. That's my New Year's resolution. That focus more on to get better on my videos, and just to live happier. That should be everyone's New Year's resolution. Be positive, be happier, live your life to your fullest mentally. You don't have to do it physically. You don't have to work out every day. You don't have to go out and do everything because you could die at any moment. Live happier, live more zen, live mentally to the fullest. And I think that's kind of what anyone who says that actually means, is mentally live to the fullest. Live your day mentally happy, mentally relaxed, enjoy your day. Sorry this is kind of a longer, heartfelt video, guys. I really felt like I needed to say this. I love you all, and I'm so thankful that I can do this, and that people actually still watch me, and that I'm actually growing in numbers. And it's really cool to see that. Again, I don't want to make light of anyone's pain or stress of memories that they've gone through in this past year when I say to live your life happier this year. I say reflect upon it, learn from it, don't forget it, but don't dwell on it. Because that's what I'm struggling with, and that's what I have to do. And I feel like sharing that ideology to anyone is a good idea. I love you all. Peace. Keep on rocking. This is Jack Punkington signing out. Bye.